Hello and welcome to Creatively Rich. I am your host, Ann Tipton, and I'm here with Patricia Lohan, who you can find at patricialohan.com. Patricia, thank you so much for being on the show today. I'm so excited to share your Feng Shui expertise with the Creatively Rich family.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here. I love the name of this show. It's just so good. Creatively Rich. Bring it on.
Awesome. So when you and I were talking, one of the things that has confused me for years about Feng Shui is everything you find on the internet seems to contradict itself. And you helped me clear that up. So can you explain why everything's so different?
So, Feng Shui is a 5,000-year-old practice. So there's going to be some things that are going to change and tweak, but also it originated in the East, in China. And some things from China were brought over and made simplified. So the school and the practice that I practice is classical flying stars, Feng Shui from China. It's like the original way that they practiced it. But in the last 100 years or so, it was brought to the West and some people tweaked it and changed it and made it simple. Because ultimately, sometimes you get a Feng Shui book, you open it up and you're like, where's that area? I have to use a compass. It's a bit confusing. And you close the book. So what they did was they created some Feng Shui practitioners created another practice called Western Feng Shui. And that is basically a much more just like basic version. So the form that I practice is more specific, very, very dedicated based on your personal house, where it is, the direction of it, and not necessarily the direction of the door. So there is conflicting information, not saying that any of them are good or better, but the one that we practice is very specific to your house. So does that make sense a little bit better? I hope people will understand that. So that, it's like, oh, I thought my living area was this area, and I thought it was this area. So if you're using the one with the compass, that's the one I practice. It's the one I've seen so much amazing things unfold for my clients. And a lot of my clients have switched over from this very beginner's basic, easy way to this little bit more complicated. And the thing is, that's what I do. I take the complication out. So I kind of do all the hard work and then tell you, this is what you need to do. So you really don't have to bother reading the books. I just direct you how to do it.
That's the best. I certainly don't need to be knee deep in a compass because that's not a good idea. So yeah, that's amazing and very, very helpful. And I think in talking to you, one of the things that I've found most interesting is the amount of success that you've helped people get with the Feng Shui. So I didn't realize how integrated it is. Like businesses do it, like Oprah does it, and you are opening that path for us normal folk.
Yeah, for sure. And I suppose the thing is, it as you said, like Whole Foods, Oprah, Richard Branson, huge companies like Morgan Stanley and all these big names that you never even kind of think you're like, they do Feng Shui. But actually, it is a practice of aligning the energy of your building. So, we are all in this world, I know in this entrepreneurial world, it's about personal development, clearing your energy blocks, making sure that you're aligned with what you're saying and your passion and your mission, making sure that your website and everything is aligned with it. But then, if you're working from home or you go home to a house that's not aligned with the energy of what you want, it really can keep you off track. So, for example, there's different types of houses that have different energies, which could be good for money or bad for money. So imagine you've got all of your funnels done, you've got your website, you're doing your work, you're sharing your passion, but you're struggling. It's like you're hitting your head off a block wall. Going, what is going on? And for me, that's where a lot of my clients come in and they're like, there's something off because I'm doing everything and I still am not seeing the results. And that's when it kind of just whoa, recently one client who is a manifestation teacher, so she teaches people how to become better at manifesting and clearing their blocks. She came on board, her business doubled the first month and then trebled the following month. And her husband's business, because it's not just you, it's not the person that lives in the house that just benefits. Her husband's business had his best business month in 3 years. That just sounds kind of like, what? Am I just going to be moving furniture? Am I going to be throwing it? What have I been telling them to do? So essentially what it is, and as I said, it comes from China, so it's linked to all about the energy. It's like acupuncture for your home. So when you go to an acupuncturist, they check your chi, they see what's going on, and they're like, this is a bit off, that's a bit off. Okay, we need to get balance this, we need to harmonize that. And that's what I do, essentially. I look at the home, the energies that are going on, and I recommend different specific things for different areas of your home. and that just balances it and improves it and makes it better. And it allows that chi and that energy to flow through. So when we talk about the word chi, it's like, what's chi? It's money, it's health, it's all the good stuff. Like basically that's what that means. It's basically what's good stuff coming into your home. So it's really, when you come into that and step back and you're like, wow, that's what it is. And that's how it can affect me. But the best part is, because we're talking about money and bit like that from that perspective, but from a business perspective, it's so all encompassing because it looks after your fame and reputation. So for Steven Spielberg used to get his third Oscar, put the Oscars in the fame and reputation area. Shine your light. What media you're exposed to, how you're really seen. Also, like your teams, like so what assistance and what help you have. But these are things that I would work with my clients on because they'll be telling, well, I'm struggling with this in my business. I'm like, let's look at this area. Put this specific, so the area could be the career, the prosperity area, money area. Like, let's get that balanced, let's get it booming. But then what about the knowledge? Like, if there's someone that needs to learn more, what else do you need to train in or upskill in? Do you need an assistant? There's an area for helpful people. If you need more assistance, let's write down what that assistant looks like. What are they doing? What jobs they're doing? Let's call that in. Relationships, business partnerships, that aspect. So it's a beautiful practice that really looks at all parts of your business, but also your life. So the nice thing is that every time if you do something, even some small little things with Feng Shui, it helps you in your life, but also in your business. So they all mirror, because whatever's going on the inside for you, your dreams and desires, you need to create your home to be aligned with that and use your home like a vision board for it. So we've literally just been doing about creating your vision boards, but you can really energetically align your house to be your vision board, to be the place where you plant your seeds, your intentions, and allow it to support you, as opposed to go against or be like a resistance, something that's holding you back. And one of the things that's quite interesting is the fact that, your home is something that you already have. And people are like, is it really that simple? And I'm like, yeah, like genuinely it is. And a lot of the time when people complete their questionnaires and start working with me, they're like, oh my God, this explains, when I read their questionnaires, it explains exactly why when we do their report and see what's going on. It's like, well, the reason that this is not happening, the reason that everyone's fighting in your house, or the reason that the money is going wrong, the reason you're getting these crazy unexpected bills is because it's in this, or something bad for people, or for money, or, that's why. So they're like, it's not me. I'm not the broken person here. And you're like, no, you're not broken. Not at all, you're perfect. You're doing really well. And that's where I love helping, especially entrepreneurs, because I've been an entrepreneur my whole life. I grew up in an entrepreneur's house, my parents were entrepreneurs. And I've just seen how you can really struggle in your business and think that you're doing everything, but there's still something in the way. And that's literally what I feel like. I just kind of take that big thing, that's boulder that's in the way, and we just pick it up, lift it over, and then just allow the energy to flow. So it's super cool.
That's awesome. And we have a coach in common, and one of the things that our coach says is to throw everything at it, right? Mm-hmm. So yeah. Why not, if you've got this tool at your disposal, use it and anything else you can use to try and have success in your business, right?
Totally. And I just love how right now all of these things are opening up into people's horizons, subtle small changes. For example, in your office, yesterday in my Facebook group, a girl posted, she said, I downloaded your Feng Shui Your Office ebook, and oh my God, I did what you told me. I ended up buying a shredder. I changed my desk around, and something has happened out of the blue that I cannot believe. I've been dreaming for this for my whole life, blah, 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 blah. Coincidence? ? Honestly, I can't make up the bizarre things that can happen for people, because it's literally what it is. It's turning on an allowing button. It's okay, I'm now allowing it. So I'm going to move this way, or change this way, or make this flow come to me easier. And it can be a bit exciting as well, but also just feeling that you've got some kind of support, that this space that you're in is supporting you, really, really supporting you and your dreams. So it's kind of the perfect tool to manifest, basically. What is your dream? let's make sure that you have a fertile foundation for it. So when you're thinking of something you want to grow, so for example, if you did that whole analogy of like, you want to plant a seed to grow a flower. You plant the seed on beautiful fertile ground and you water it and you look after it, it's going to really flourish, in the right conditions. That's exactly what this is about. And you know that so many books talk about, you are the sum of the 5 people you surround yourself with. Well, you spend a lot of time in your office and in your house. And if your environment isn't in alignment, like with your dreams, it's going to be holding you back. So that's the same thing. If we're in a fertile environment of your environment, if your home, you decide this is what I want, and it's in alignment with what divine heaven wants you to have, it will unfold.
That's brilliant. Brilliant. And so if people are new to Feng Shui, this isn't really anything they've spent some time digging into. Where would you recommend they go to dip their toe in the water?
So if you're like new to Feng Shui, first of all, I would say to you, like, don't be scared. Like, that is my first thing. It's like, it's not something that's going to make a huge dramatic difference to your house. Like, as in to the physicality of your house. Like, you don't throw out everything. You don't need to like knock any walls or essentially even move furniture. It's about the energy. So I would say the first place as an entrepreneur, come and start with your office. I would love to share my ebook with you. Like, come in and go through that, see what you can do, get your office inspiring, like get that environment, that the energy of that risen up so you can grow from there and kind of notice the difference of just being in one space that's inspiring and feels good. And you're like, oh, wow, I feel different because I'm in my power position. I feel different because I've got a better chair. I feel different because those subtle things all make a little difference. And that's where I'd recommend first. Just come along, and then each week, and also on my website, I have like little tiny tips, like 1-minute tips that literally will give you a little like, oh, I can do that. Because sometimes it can feel like overwhelming to kind of go, oh my God, what do I do? How do I do this? And what is it? And it can feel like there's a lot of information. So just start with your office. Like, this is where you create from. This is where you call your clients from. This is where you do a lot of work for your business. So let's just focus on that space.
Awesome. Yeah. I mean, just in following your Facebook page, I've learned that I need to shut the toilets in the bathroom. Like, I never would have done that before. So they're just, tons of things.
I love it. Yeah, and it's the trickle effect. So like, people are like, keep the toilet seat down? What? And like, keeping the toilet seat down is really, again, that energy. If you think about it, like, it's like a river coming in of like the money and the abundance and all the good things flowing into your house. If it flows into your house and you have the toilet seat up, it's going down the loo. So it's like your money and all the good stuff is going down the loo. So keeping the toilet seat down, and just even from a hygienic level as well, but closing the bathroom as well, like keeping the toilet door closed, is just stopping that flow out. Really want to hold it in. We want to keep it in, keep all the good stuff in, and let all the negative stuff out.
Absolutely. So cool. Thank you, Patricia, so much for giving us. Yeah.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you so much for this opportunity. And, I really am open to any questions or support. People can come onto as I said, my Facebook page. I'm always posting little tips, or Instagram, or, I'm happy to share my insights with it, because there are some small actionable things that, rather than going deep straight away, which can be a bit like scary. People are like, well, that's just what we do. But just doing some small things will make a difference.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
You're welcome.